Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Oh, excuse me. First off, look at that sky. My goodness. Out driving and trying to think a little bit. I had some life-changing information handed to me last night. Definitely rocked my world. My landlord of almost 30 years apparently had a stroke. Rather severe. And he's selling my house. Or he has the house sold. I'm not exactly 100% sure what he said. He wasn't totally cognizant. So apparently I have about 6 weeks to 2 months to get out of the house. That's 45 to 60 days. I haven't been legally served or anything to that effect, but it's pretty, it's effective. So, excuse me. Like I said, that's rather life-changing. Rather set me up and, hello. In a way, it's kind of good. I mean, the yard is way too much for me to take care of. It has been for a while. But I have a lot of stuff to go through. I have a lot of stuff in the house. I have a lot of stuff out of the house. There's just a lot of stuff. And I don't know that I'm going to have time to go through it all. So a lot of it, I'm probably going to end up just leaving. Not that I want to do that. So I've been talking with different, my different kids and whatnot, and trying to formulate a game plan. I went today to check out a place we found online for me to move to. Of course, they weren't open on a Saturday, so I'll have to go back on Monday or Tuesday next week and get things. See if it's going to be, if I'm even going to be able to get in there. So if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a few irons in the fire. There's a nice RV, Class C camper. It looks like a van getting eaten by a travel trailer. That's a Class C. It's an older one. It's supposedly in really nice condition, but they want like $2,500 for it. The pictures are so-so. The interior's in okay condition, I guess. The drivetrain is so-so. Like I said, $2,500 is what they're asking. I'd have to register it and then probably find a place to park it, or I can start doing the boondocking thing. And I'm kind of looking at that. That's got its good points. Traveling around, but by the same token, I do a lot with the kids and the grandkids here locally, and I don't want to miss out on any of that. So it may not be it may not be a good option. So, and there's the fact of coming up with like $3,000. I guess it's not impossible. I've got a lot of stuff to try to sell here in the next couple of weeks. So I don't know if there's $3,000 worth of stuff. So yeah, kind of a deep situation. And the more I look around, at first I was like, all right, whatever, big deal. I'll just walk away and leave everything here. But I really can't. There's a collection of oil lamps that the Ole Miss had. A couple of the kids want some of them, but again, it's not something I want to just throw away. There's a huge china closet full of little Disney characters. I bet there's 1,000, maybe 2,000 little Disney characters. And then Disney plates and other stuff to go along with. So, again, not something I want to just throw away. And then there's my tools, or my crafting supplies. Some of it I can downsize, some of it, like my leather supplies and leather tools, they don't take up that much. Oh, Checkers. 2 checker burgers with fries and a drink, $3.50. That's not bad. They don't have that. Well, the one at my house is Rally's. But Rally's Checkers are usually the same. So, maybe no, that one is Checkers. I don't know. They're the same thing. But off topic talk. So, yeah, and then like I've got power tools, and my mom said, yeah, well, give them to the boys, meaning my son and my son-in-laws. Well, they work with tools. They have a whole lot better quality tools than what I have. I have Craftsman and Skill and tools from Harbor Freight. They're mostly pushing DeWalt and stuff like that. So yeah, they don't really need my tools. There's just a lot to think about, a lot to do. The freezer. I've got a freezer that I hadn't even really given it much thought until this happened. And thinking back about it, it's been over a year since I've even opened it. So I don't know there's nothing inside of it that's going to be any good. So all that's going to get trashed. I'll be able to sell the freezer itself. But then that brought up, excuse me, I have a 240 volt window AC unit with heat that we got back when the Ole Miss was sick, and we had the really cold weather 2 years ago. I only used it about 2 months, if that long. Otherwise, it sucks up too much electric, so I don't use it. I don't air condition that part of the house. So I can sell that for $200. Of course, I have to get somebody to come over and take it out of the window for me, because it's so big I can't move it. So, there's getting that taken care of. Yeah, it's just a whole lot going on right now in my head. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I kept waking up and thinking about, well, what am I going to do about this? Or, oh, what am I going to do about that? But the place I went to look at, it's an apartment complex, and it's It's not super expensive, but it's actually rather nice. Decided I was going to go this way and avoid some of the traffic. And it's a rather small apartment, but it's as much as I need. I can always, always get larger if I need it, but I don't hardly spend a lot of time at the house since the old miss passed away. I sleep there. I do my, I edit my videos and whatnot there, but that's really about all I do. So, yeah, I don't need a whole lot of space. This is I think it's 460 square feet. So that should be doable. But again, I've got to start going through stuff, getting rid of, or at least packing away, and trying to sell stuff online can be a real hassle at times. I know I've got a whole bunch of bags that I bought that are taking up space. At the house, I don't worry about it. I got plenty of space. But I'm going to be, if I got to move out, I'm not going to have that space. And, I need to get it taken care of. I wish I had, a little bit more time. A little bit more warning that this was going to happen. I mean, you don't know when you're going to get sick. It's kind of like I say all the time, but we're not promised tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not real sure what I'm going to be doing. I'll be keeping you all informed, of course, but I can't. I don't know. I'm not the type to just sit down and attack the whole problem. I kind of putter, and like today, I'm out kind of avoiding doing what I really need to be doing, and I know it. Put it off, and then suddenly, you have to do something. I will start getting some stuff taken care of, and at least boxing stuff up. I don't know. Can't see what kind of time. Oh, sorry, that I had to check the time, how long this was running. It is what it is, right? I mean, it's not going to kill me. If anything that's in the house is just material possessions. It doesn't mean a whole lot. There's some things that have, sentimental attachments or whatever. More for the kids, really. So they're going to be going through a lot of stuff and sorting things out. But, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to post this, but if I do, there it is. Oh, excuse me. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook or Instagram, I'll have links in the description box, wherever that is, along with my email, my snail mail, yada yada yada. But yeah, like I said, we're not promised tomorrow, people. We're not promised our next breath. So I see you all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.